Yo, so what's up, guys? So I was funny story. I was recording the video. I was recording my reaction, and the file got corrupted. So now I gotta record it again. So this is the second time I'm reacting to it. It got corrupted in every way, like somewhere right here. So I did this part. I don't know what's happening, but as far as this part, it got corrupted too. All that time gone. Anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to share the video. Let's get right into this reaction. Please subscribe and like, because that will really help me feel better for this. And is P Diddler is finished. Let's see why it's labeled this, and well, let's see why it's labeled this, and let's go.
First time anybody said that in a long time, I bet.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a.
Okay, no, man, this is the second time I've seen that, and it is still so weird and funny.
P. Diddy is a talented man who is well established in the rap community.
Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed.
A community I am very familiar with.
Never seen a cowboy drill like me. Gold teeth in a brand new Chris White.
Due to P. Diddy's rap game, he established himself successfully on both coasts, even during the East and West Coast rivalries.
I'm the executive producer that a comment was made about a little bit earlier. But
this is still like, bro, we came such a long way from, like, I don't know what this is. This got to be like 140. No, probably not 144p. Maybe, I don't think it's definitely a 720p. It got to be like 360p or something like that. We went from that to 8K, which I don't think anybody, well, I can't run 8K, but we went from that to 8K, and oh my gosh, thank you, because I don't know how people used to watch this back then. I don't believe I don't know when this happened, so I don't know if I was born, but yeah, I don't know how it was possible.
check this out. Contrary to what other people may feel, I would like to say that I'm very proud of Dr. Dre, of Death Row, and Suge Knight for their accomplishments. And all this East and West that needs to stop.
He has had much success in the world with songs such as Victory and I'll Be Missing You. Not to mention being very successful with his boy Notorious B.I.G. right alongside him.
The Tupac article had me pissed off, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, he dissed my man, said my man turned his back on him, and I know for a fact that didn't happen, you know what I'm saying?
However, it seems P. Diddy's legacy.
Resurface video and teenage Jumper Beaver raised questions. Who was protecting this young boy? Question mark. Wait, what? Okay, I ain't see anything about that in what I watched so far. A video of Sean Diddy Combs with adopted daughter Ava Barter resurfaces after feds raid his home. He have an adopted daughter? What the heck? Something about attorney, LA Rams, unpredicted ambush.
He's been a bit tainted recently because of some new information that's come out about how he's not that good of a guy. And he's actually like sort of the Jeffrey Epstein of rap. And that's pretty accurate. It seems like, at least.
Good morning. Quiet right now, but it was a chaotic scene with federal agents rushing into the home here behind me. There were two separate raids, one here in this upscale neighborhood, the other in Miami, both connected to a federal trafficking investigation.
How ironic that someone with the surname Combs is a groomer. Pew, pew, pew. So you've definitely heard of P.
The man really is throwing them shots, by the way.
P. Diddy. Well, he's getting
he throws more.
Sued by a fella named Little Rod, aka.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all be like, oh, hey, oh my God, what is that? No, I'm gonna be truthful, y'all. Like I said, I like to be true and clear. And yeah, so, well, yeah, I still don't understand this part.
Rodney Jones. I'm assuming these are real service medals. Justin Dior Combs, P. Diddy's son. A. Diddy, J. Diddy, D. Diddy, I don't know what his name is. Ethiopia, the former CEO of Motown Records is also being sued. I'm just gonna be honest, she looks like she might be scheming right now. That is not a facial expression that people who are not schemers make. This guy, Lucian Charles Grange, also a massive schemer.
God dang, look at them ears, bro.
Schemer looking fella. Christina Coram.
Again, like I said before, but you won't see it because that video got corrupted. That smile ain't real, bro. Like there's nobody smiles like that. No, there's no way.
Chief of Staff at Combs Enterprises. Chief of Staff, I thought that was a political thing, like an actual governmental position. I didn't realize that there was a Chief of Staff at Combs Enterprise. There are also other individuals named in the lawsuit that are just listed as John and Jane Does. Then there's all the record companies and corporations also named as defendants in the lawsuit. It's good to see UMG named. I like that. It's pretty cool. They pull some BS on us content creators, so, you know. So what is this?
Yeah. Again, like I was saying, screw them. I hate them so much, bro. Oh my gosh. Even I had to deal with them. I'm like, bro, I'm not even big enough for you to take the money.
Lawsuit about, well, the lawsuit alleges that Diddy was attempting to groom Little Rod into engaging in gay sex. That's right, gay sex. That's right, gay sex. The story is as follows. Diddy knew that Jones looked up to Stevie J, music producer, DJ, television personality fellow. He's won a Grammy for his work, and he's produced for artists like Mariah Carey, the Notorious B.I.G., and Jay-Z as well. So Diddy shared a video that allegedly showed Stevie J penetrating another fellow, all right? And Diddy said, this is normal practice in the music industry. Even Stevie J is doing it. You know, an appeal to an idol, I guess. What the hell? Shoo, bud, that takes that whole fucking, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you go with them thing to a whole nother level, man. If your friends engaged in gay sex, would you do it with them? If they're in the
No, I would not.
Music industry and they've won a Grammy, of course. Now, the photo that's in the lawsuit is not Stevie J. It's an older video of someone involved in Korn who confirmed on Twitter that it was in fact him and not Stevie J, which muddies the water of the lawsuit. So it's like, all right, what exactly is going on here? That's me, SMH. What do you mean it's you? Were you at Diddy's party? No, I'm a Korn man. What the fuck? Diddy also informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual acts with two redacted rappers as well as Stevie J. And internet sleuths, by the way, were very quick to speculate as to who that could be, the two redacted names, and they proposed that it's Usher and Meek Mill. And they proposed this based on annotations at the bottom of the page, annotation 5 and 6. He's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. He performed at his Super Bowl and had a successful pregnancy. Man, just like...
I wonder who that was, huh? I wonder who that was. They really just said, know what? We're going to redact it, but we're going to just out him anyway.
Exposes him completely. It's not redacted at all, bro. That's quite literally just like, there's only one person. What do you do? That's not going to keep him sick. You can't put that. You just redact the names and they can give you 20 questions. Wow, he's a Wapple and also he dated Nicki Minaj and he's from Philadelphia. Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj? Oh, crap. The lawsuit, as you can imagine, created a few miniature controversies in and of itself. But, you know, Meek Mill being named in this shit, he went on a day-long Twitter rant about being tied to the lawsuit. And Meek threatened DJ Academics because he was showing the lawsuit on stream. He specifically threatened him at the part where Academics reads the section above and called out Meek by name because he could, you know, put 2 and 2 there.
Yo, Meek. We were playing around with that Michael Rubin shit, but if you don't, you've been tweeting about you've been tweeting about everything on planet Earth. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up, this is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating. What the
I'm sorry. You can't get mad at DJ Academics for reporting the news. He just reporting the news. Anybody, you might want to get mad at whoever told on you, bro. Because at that point, that's tough.
And then, instead of denying it, he calls Academics an alcoholic who's controlled by Yakub, which is pretty funny. He never even saw the lawsuit, apparently, before going on his rants. He thought it was AI-generated, possibly. Academics, didn't I tell you stop playing game with my name? IDK what I'ma do when I actually see you. It's gonna have to be a combination to it, though. Academics, an alcoholic fully powered by the white man. Do you think posting that on every website? They'd be so mad they can't stop its few groups. Get me his addy. I'ma shoot a full production music video in front of his house. Lol, seriously, get me that one in NJ. Was you trafficking women? TF.
Andrew Tate, so P. Diddy was having Meek Mill and Usher? Question mark? Then was he? Bro, even the Tate came out, bro. Even the Bugatti himself came out and was like, hey, yo, I gotta comment on this. That's tough. I'm gonna be honest. That's 42 million views, by the way. Guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter. I need more Twitter views as well. I really appreciate that like and subscribe, though. Come on.
What's wrong with you, Brody? Let's find the real lawsuit to make sure it's Mo computer generated. It's obvious I'm going indecent. Y'all gonna see a lot of bad press about me. I'm going against the system. They see it's wide open. We have a whole new system. This computer generated shit really deep faking y'all to try and destroy all the top place winners. Most people not smart enough to outbeat the A computer.
I love how you say this. First of all, that writing is horrible, and second of all, he said this, but he was the dumb one because it was then computer generated. It was true. It's real. So now he got more. Now he got explaining to do.
They sheep. I can't be destroyed though. I'm a computer too outside. What the fuck? I can't read. Is this me? Or what is this? I love people just blaming shit on AI now, by the way. That's just like the most convenient excuse ever. If I am ever accused of anything horrendous, hopefully like murder or something like that, I'm just gonna be like, that's AI for sure.
You what?
Never mind, guys. Never mind. I do not own any trench coats like that. Okay, what the I only own dusters. When I got a girl around me, I'm effing her 2 times a day. Ask some of you favorites. P don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy P do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils. Man, if they're...
So, guys, I want to let y'all know, running a red light means that you do it while they're bleeding. It's the time of the month for you. It just doesn't matter. That's what it really like means, guys. But anyway, now that y'all know that, other than that, it just it reminds me of them people like from like school. They're like, bro, I got all these girls. Like, I know what you mean, bro. Like no homo, bro. Like it just reminds me of people like that, bro. Wait, what? Okay, sure.
Was ever convincing evidence that someone's not gay? I'd say it's that tweet right there, man.
Yeah,
that's true.
totally. Also,
who cares if you're gay or not? What the who cares about
that's
all
what
this?
I'm saying,
Jamari,
bro.
One of my favorite commentary channels, also talked about this whole Meek Mill thing and shared some suspicious clips with Meek and Diddy together.
But either way, the internet started ripping into Meek Mill over these rumors, pulling up.
I finally know who he is. It took so long.
Up old tweets like this where he says, "This D good as hell." This picture was also circulating online, saying that their matching outfits were couple goals.
That's again, that's still tough that they really did hit them with the couple goals. Now that's tough. That's crazy, bro.
Man, interesting. Very weird things. Very suspicious. He also said that losing a cellmate is like losing a chick, which is awesome.
Nah, dude, you got celly for 3 months.
That nigga cried when his celly left.
Pack it up, go to new jail. You gonna feel like you just lost a chick.
How many times you felt like that?
No.
You ain't never lose your celly and feel like you lost a chick?
No. I lost some cellies that was some good, they went home, motherfuckers. And you'd be like, damn,
how many times you cried?
I ain't never cried, man.
Very,
yeah,
there's a lot of implication in that. There's a lot of data implicit in that statement. Losing a cellmate is like losing a chick. Is this a co-ed prison? No, probably not. Probably not, maybe. What do we think? What are we thinking, guys? What do we think? Also, Daddy.
Now, this video of Meek Mill hanging out in...
Also, guys, make sure you comment down below, like, if you're liking the new style that I'm going with like, the regular, like, gotcha videos, where it's, like, a little bit more edits. Let me know, by the way, because I want to really know. So, let me know, by the way, let's get back to the video.
P. Diddy's pool while he talks
in the comment section down below.
To him has to be the hardest one to defend.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
You doing it, Daddy. Is insane.
What the heck, bro?
Paired with this.
How can you get past? Like, how can you say, no what? You can't defend that. I'm sorry. You it's no way. Like, I don't go around doing that. I don't know if other people do. Kudos to you, I guess. But like, it's no way. There's no way he could defend that. I'm gonna be honest.
A soundbite that's going around on Twitter, allegedly of Meek Mill getting stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey by Diddy. That paints a full picture, all right? And it's not unusual for a fun good night with the homies to end up, one of them gets cored like an apple. It's not unusual. And I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just a guy.
There's no way we can play this clip for you guys, but here is Oompa's reaction with some smoothing guitar for you all. You can thank me later.
Oh my god. Holy fuck. That's real, isn't it? I bet that's real. No, it's not. It's alleged. Not including the funny little miniature dramas that were sparked from this lawsuit. It also alleges that Diddy would constantly solicit acts from Jones or force Jones to have sex with sex workers, which is very, very, very odd and classic using your power to influence and intimidate and control someone, which is Epstein style stuff, you know? I mean, this is we've been here before. He also made promises to Jones like he would win a Grammy if he just magically, you know, connected. He just docked, if they docked with one another. He offered him $250,000 to purchase some instruments and also offered him ownership of a $20 million home in Miami, which is fucking crazy. Oh wait, you mean this home that's being raided by the Department of Homeland Security?
We're told this is part of a federal investigation into human trafficking led out of the Southern District of New York. Once again, you're looking at live pictures from the home of Sean Combs, also known as Diddy. HSI is on the scene right now.
Wow. But there was trouble in paradise when Diddy would go from promising Jones the world to threatening him with harm. Diddy allegedly said that he was willing to hurt his own mother to get what he wants so he wouldn't think twice about harming Jones. Now, things get way darker, way worse.
What? Okay.
In July of 2023, there was a listening party in which Jones would solicit several for the party. At least 5 of them were under the age of 16, which is all crimes, all illegals. Everything is illegal about that. Also, all the women drank liquor, according to this document. Jones tried to leave the party, but Diddy forced him to stay. Jones was also to be passed off to Cuba Gooding Jr., that guy who played in some movies, I think he's been
Snow Dogs. He played in Snow Dogs? Wait, what the heck? Endgame, Daddy's Day Cap. To be honest, I don't know the rest of these.
Been in some movies. While on a yacht, Diddy wanted Cuba to get to know Jones a little bit better, and Diddy left Cuba and Jones alone, which is very odd. I didn't know P. Diddy was that, like that famous or that powerful. P. Diddy net worth. Oh, I feel like
a Billy? Bro, I didn't even know that.
When you get that powerful, you just get real evil, you know? It's like you can't help it or something. It's like a thing. You just, you know, you're not a person anymore, really. You're just a thing. You're just a thing that all your worst traits that are in every human are just hyper exaggerated when you don't have anyone to punch you in the face or tell you no because you have so much money. You have just so much just influence and power. I don't know. Cuba Gooding Jr. allegedly began Mr. Jones, Little Rod, touching his butt crack and stuff. But obviously Little Rod rejected his advances and pushed him away, which is, you know, good, I guess. This is Cuba touching him forcibly. It seems like bro kind of shit. I've had some bros do this before. You what? This is like a little bit too close, I guess. But all this, though, you know, is irrelevant because Cuba Gooding Jr. pled guilty to quite literally doing this. Like, this is cut and dry. Cuba's not he's a bad guy. There's 30 women that came forward in 2022 with accusations of unwanted touching by Cuba Gooding Jr. So he's kind of a piece of shit. Allegedly. He pled guilty, though, of course, after he denied all charges and contended that he was unfairly tarnished in the era of Me Too, which is such a funny thing to say and then plead guilty. Why are so many people such pieces of shit? One thing I did notice in this is that Cuba Gooding Jr. is not a defendant in this case, so there was inappropriate touching, but he's not actually listed as a defendant, so he doesn't care enough, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but Diddy also allegedly had his head of security, Fahim Muhammad, this guy who looks like an absolute badass who could make
look like a G, bro.
People and problems disappear for Diddy. Fahim Muhammad. What a nice guy. His work experience. Combs. Why even have a LinkedIn if you're just going to work at one place? Oh, wait. Co-founder of Oasis Investment Group. Self-employed. Jones was terrified of Diddy, and he felt like he couldn't tell him no, which is classic in these cases of, you know, someone incredibly rich and incredibly powerful just exercising their influence over someone not as rich and not as powerful. It's sad. It's up. It happens quite frankly all the time. When Jones would try to express his discomfort to Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram, she would downplay it and gaslight him into thinking it's no sort of big deal. These acts were Mr. Combs' way of showing that he likes you. Oh, he gets a little touchy, you know? He just gets a little touchy. We don't call him Mr. Combs touchy for no reason. It's because he's a fucking freak. Christina allegedly was also the one that would source drugs for Diddy for his consumption. I'm gonna get someone who can source various goods for me, like foods and things like that. Not drugs, because I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't do any drugs except for copious.
See, I do a drink here and there.
Amounts of CBD oil all the time. All right, because it keeps me, you know, keeps me level, keeps the head not hurting. I got chronic migraines. Chronic masturbator, migraines. I'd like to get a guy for sourcing things, but not drugs, really. That seems weird. KK is now being called the Ghislaine Maxwell of the Diddy Enterprise, the Combs Network. This, by the way, is in the lawsuit itself. So you're noticing a lot of bad stuff. It's not only SA, but also accusations of sexual trafficking, which is very, very, very bad. And we've got a Ghislaine Maxwell to a DIDDIE, similar to the Jeffrey Epstein sort of thing that we covered in a previous video and that everybody knows about. Basically, this lawsuit saying there's a lot of bad stuff. And, you know, how can you prove it? Well, we'll get into that. There's a little more, though. Diddy's staff also were instructed to call Mr. Muhammad if they were ever pulled over by police in Miami or California. A little corruption style there. I'm not sure what that even is supposed to mean.
It means that he has power over the police in Miami or California, I guess, or whatever they said it was at.
September of 2022, there was also an alleged shooting that took place at the Chalice recording studio in Los Angeles. There was a heated altercation, allegedly, between Diddy and his son's friend G, where Jones then heard shots ring out and saw Diddy and his son leave, and G was in the bathroom in the fetal position bleeding because he had been shot. Jones moved him to the front of the studio where an ambulance came and picked him up. Also, Jones alleges that Diddy told him to tell the police that the shooting took place just from a random drive-by shooter, which is absolutely crazy. I don't know if he did that or not. The lawsuit then goes on to say that the LAPD spent hours in the restroom and they didn't make any arrests and didn't even clean the blood off the floor, which I don't believe they do that anyways, but Diddy hired a...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't clean the blood off the floor unless it's like a murder scene, and maybe like after they get all the evidence, right?
Cleaning crew to clean it up the next morning. Hours! I don't know why hours. There were no arrests. I'm not sure what. Maybe they were paid off. Maybe that's what they're alleging here. Who knows? The shooting was definitively concluded to have taken place about a half block away, and was the result of a robbery. And then G made his way to the studio because he was familiar with P. Diddy and his son. And even the Chalice recording studio where it allegedly happened, Jones is alleging this. They made a statement in regard to the shooting. The amended filing includes a message. The shooting occurred a half block away from Chalice, and it was the result of a robbery. There are police reports corroborating this. Please wait for facts to come out before you start contributing to the defamation of our organization. But Jones maintains that police saw the blood in the bathroom and they still went with the bogus claim. This is...
I mean, that's more hearsay because there's no evidence. Like, you know, what would be evidence? The CCTV footage that happened there. And because then you can see, okay, did he actually, like, what happened inside? Or did he actually run or jog or walk from wherever into there and all that happened there? It's just, we need CCTV footage, like I said in the last video, though. But, oh, wait, forgot, it was corrupted, ain't that? Anyway. But nah, we get to the point where I don't even know what's about to happen after this. But my point in it is basically it's kind of hard to tell, only because we wasn't there. The only people that know was actually them, unless like some evidence comes out that shows one of the sides was actually telling the truth.
It's all Jones. This is saying a lot, though. And the reason Jones is saying this, I believe, is because of the perceived connection and ties to law enforcement through Muhammad and his reputation of having people and problems disappear, or whatever the f they were trying to say. 2 months later, police arrested 3 individuals that were allegedly involved in the shooting and a string of robberies. That includes the shooting of G on September 12th, 2022. Now, come to present day, P. Diddy's homes and businesses or whatever have been raided due to this trafficking lawsuits, I think.
Overnight, heavily armed federal authorities staging coordinated coast-to-coast raids at properties belonging to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Homeland Security investigations teams seen descending on his multi-million-dollar home in Los Angeles, going room to room and hauling away boxes. Across the country, more investigators swarmed the rapper's property in a wealthy section of Miami, appearing to carry out a laptop.
I'm not sure. He flew away. He flew away like a large bird, and he escaped this, and now he's in the Caribbean, as far as we know. This shit just, like, started.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. It makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Most people that get into trouble like this, they just go fly out. There's a reason why that man was on a no-fly list. The reason why the other one that did this was on a no-fly list, because they know he was going to fly somewhere where they wouldn't be able to get him. But it makes sense. It makes sense. They always do it.
Started happening yesterday, basically.
It's a gloomy Tuesday morning here in Antigua, and we're here because of this aircraft in focus. So here we see a black Gulfstream. Registration number, the tail number is November 1969 Charlie. And as we understand it, this Gulfstream is registered owner is Sean Diddy Combs.
So that fucking escaped to the Caribbean, as far as we know, on his little PJ, but his many homes and mansions have been raided by Homeland Security. Laptops, phones, all that shit have been seized.
A Homeland Security investigation spokesperson told ABC News on Monday, quote, earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, that's Homeland Security, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners.
There are sources that say he was in Miami when his Miami home was raided, and the speed at which they raided and the violence and momentum that they approached that whole situation with suggests that they were worried about evidence being destroyed and deleted. It was a old-fashioned no-knock. It was pretty interesting to see.
Multiple sources tell NBC News Combs was in Miami.
All right, now we at the part where I had to pause it. So after there, I don't know what's happening.
Miami during the searches and had several phones seized before he was scheduled to leave for a trip to the Bahamas.
The speed at which it appears these raids were conducted suggests
I didn't get another phone, to be honest, guys. Bro, I need one for my VC mod.
That agents were concerned that they needed to secure evidence quickly and prevent anyone from destroying evidence before they got there.
Why exactly was he raided? It wasn't all because of the first lawsuit. It I'm sure had something to do with it, but there was a lawsuit open in New York that alleges insane levels of trafficking, human trafficking.
According to NBC News, a source indicated that federal authorities have interviewed 3 women and 1 man in New York in connection to allegations of trafficking, assault, and the solicitation and distribution of illegal and firearms, and that interviews with other individuals are also planned.
And on top of this, quite a few people have come forward saying that bad things happen between them as underage thems versus P. Diddy. It's pretty bad. There was a woman, a Jane Doe in 2023 that opened a suit against him as well. And this is part of a string of many other women who have raised their voices against Diddy recently. And Jones, Little Rod. Apparently, P. Diddy preyed on vulnerable high school aged teenagers, and it was all part of a trafficking scheme. There's a lot of stuff that's lining up here. It seems like the buck has stopped, though, for Mr. Diddy. So many lawsuits, so many allegations. I don't think I've ever seen so many outside of Jeffrey Epstein. All these allegations, to me, are insane, and the fact that they are leading to more and more allegations that are coming out, it inclines me to believe it is true. As just someone that, you know, is watching, plus the Homeland Security raid, you know, people act...
Yeah, they kind of raid when they get enough evidence, but who knows?
Actually being arrested, it's crazy. And apparently Diddy was in Miami when his home was being raided. Sources are that TMZ has a video of him outside the Miami airport, and he looks panicked. He looks a little bit upset. He looks a little scared here. He's just walking back and forth. Dude, me when my stomach hurts and I'm waiting to have to go poop again.
You wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy.
Damn, this guy's commentating on it. Let's have a slow-mo shot of Diddy walking. Look at him. He seems like a nice guy from afar. I'm naive, though. I'm naive. His home has been seized.
Dang, he looked like he He probably, I mean, anybody be like that if they own just got rid. They're like, bro, oh my gosh, what's going to happen now? They're going to stop me from running my flight, bro. I'm going to have to take another flight. Like, bro, my private jet already ready to go, bro. Man, can this thing hurry up so I can get out of this country?
His name has been tarnished. There's probably 15 more lawsuits coming soon. No doubt P is a little freaked out. My boy P. Just kidding, he's not my boy. He's also 54.
God dang.
Now, as you can imagine, the internet, Twitter, all that is having a massive meltdown over this drama. People are tweeting about the P. Diddy crimes, the old ones that have been brought up. There's old clips surfacing of 50 Cent, Cat Williams, and more talking about P. Diddy. 50 Cent even posted on Instagram talking about Jay-Z, saying he was missing, and asked if anybody had seen him, which I'm not sure exactly what this means. It is pretty funny.
Probably because Jay-Z never responded going there.
He's poking fun at P. Diddy, though. I like that. 50 Cent, he seems like a pretty cool guy.
I look at the computer say, Floyd said, T.I. Nelly 50. I'm like, what do you say me for? Nelly your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your fiance. Say that nigga.
He's that smart water fella, isn't he? He's that smart water fella, isn't he? I think he is.
Curtis Jackson again. You guys know, without a doubt, I promote vitamin water the best. Vitamin water! None of those other guys would do that. That wasn't part of the skit.
I'm the candy guy. If you want to buy some candy, go to sour.gg. I make candy. We make candy. We got a big team out there making candy. It's pretty delicious. Cat Williams, he's been talking about exposing big demons for a while now and said that they'll be catching hell in 2024 is the year of the... What is it? The year of the rat? No, it's the year of... what is it? What is it? The year of the... Is it a wood pig year? What? I don't know. Who cares? But regardless of that, 2024 is the year that all lies will be exposed, according to Catissimus Dorsi.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
Big deviants, bud. Drake style, all right? Swing that thing around. I'm kind of a big deviant myself a little bit, you know? Ever seen that Drake video? Imagine that, but that's mine folded in half. It seemed like Catissimus Williams actually knew what was going to happen now, because he mentioned his name and everything. And
yeah, I've never seen the video. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see it.
Else is gonna go down this year? I'm excited to see what happens, dude. This is a year for justice so far, it seems like, and a lot of other terrible stuff, though. Unfortunately, a lot of bad shit's been happening lately. Here comes the Black Swan. This is insane, by the way. Like, someone like me who's not really in the world that much, but I'm interested in it, right? I actually care what happens, and a lot of, you know, the popular culture zeitgeist don't really care, but it's more like watching sports. I kind of care just for, you know, a little bit of fun, whatever. It's not a priority of mine by any means. P. Diddy's kind of a big deal. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that shit, and now I do, and it's fucking insane. And people been combing P. Diddy's past with a fine-tooth brush. I don't want to say comb twice. There are so many suspicious things that have happened in this man's past, whether it's interactions with other megastars or artists talking about him in ways that are incredibly off-putting. 50 Cent does not like him. We've learned that already. When ways that are incredibly off-putting. 50 Cent does not like him. We've learned that already.
Diddy alleged Mew arrested on drug charges during federal agent run-in. What the was he doing with this food? 50 Cent, when you type, I can tell you can't spoke English. People around you should have taught you how to spoke. He really thought he was doing something there, huh? You can't spoke English. I don't think this man know how to type or speak English either. I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, back to it.
Already. When Justin Bieber was only 15 years old, him and Diddy spent some time together. There was a clip circulating online that Diddy offered him a car when he was 16 in a mansion when he turns 18, which is fucking crazy.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
Then he starts talking about spending 48 hours together.
I think my camera died. But anyway, I wouldn't really say that is too like inflammatory, only because, let's be real, a lot of when like they first coming up, they offer them a crap ton of money, or they offer new artists that they trying to sign super luxurious cars or houses to sign them. Because one thing is, they already have the house. Let's be real. So like that's a lot of money they don't have to pay, right? And then they also get them to get that person to be signed on, which they're gonna run them out their pockets for as much money as they possibly can. And that's usually how it is in the rap game. I wouldn't even say that is that weird. That's just something that the rap gang does, and that ain't really nothing that different. I'm gonna be honest. Look at it multiple ways. It's either a crap ton of money, or they give them luxurious prizes because they want them to sign them. So wait, let that one slide.
And saying how it's going to be a 15-year-old's dream. I don't know what the f that means.
So check this out, yo.
I also think it's just because he's trying to sign him. That's about it. I'm gonna be honest with that one.
Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
He then also says that he's got custody of Justin, and then follows that up with how the fact that Justin is signed to Usher and how he has legal guardianship of Usher.
You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours. He's with me.
Like, because you are his, you are also mine. Very strange. He then says that they're going to go buck full crazy, which I don't know what the f that means, but in light of what's coming out, I don't want to speculate, to be honest. Then Justin says, let's go get some girls. Don't know what that means.
And we're going to go buck full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out with some girls.
A man after my heart. That's what I'm talking about.
This was 15 years ago, by the way. So it's fucking strange. The specific mention of Usher, by the way, is intriguing to me because there's a video of Usher talking about his experience living with Diddy at age 13.
Moved to New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy.
Okay, now that's yeah.
He's in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Yeah, so it goes all the way back to the 90s, and Usher said he saw some interesting things, and I saw some interesting things at that Super Bowl halftime show. I tell you what,
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
It's just really weird, dude. The whole thing is really weird. Diddy, obviously a massive, big chungus monster, the Jeffrey Epstein of the rap world. I wonder who else we're gonna see this with. Is this just like a thing that happens a lot and we're just finding out about it now for some reason? All I know is we need Lil Rod to...
Yeah, probably, to be honest.
To tweet, I'm not S-word. I say, you know, like he's a sound of mind, whatever it is, because he might get whistleblowed. I'm not sure what's going on here. Will Diddy be charged? We have no idea. Ultimately, we need to wait and see, guys. But it seems like it's over for Pitty.
Sean motherfucking Combs. You, your mammy, your daddy, you ain't the pappy. Well, you probably is. You're giving AIDS. You're giving AIDS. Stop f***ing people up the ass and stop getting up the ass with little kids. You, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, all y'all motherfuckers. I hope you...
And there you have it, guys. New York City for you.
Is that legal to say I hope someone dies? Because I might start saying that.
To a point.
That's legal. But justice first.
Oh, alright. So yeah, my thoughts. I don't know. I didn't even know this was happening. I knew something about that. That right there. Yeah, Meek Mill got some explaining to do. But other than that, I mean, good video from Upperville, like always. It took me 2 times to record this, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. My camera died midway through, so that's why my thing is looking a little weird. So I'm using my actual camera, and this reactions is very, very weird. Anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to share the video, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm giving this a like. That was so good. And I think I should subscribe down below. There you go. There you go. Now you got a subscriber. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill already. Peace out. See y'all later. Bye.